Yo, what is going on, guys? So in today's video, we're going to be talking all about this Eternity of Pain Warlock, the final fourth of the four bosses for this second iteration of Anger for Eternity of Pain. So let's take a quick look at his nodes. So Warlock has some very interesting nodes. A lot of champions just straight up cannot do this fight because it's crit me with your best shot. This extremely limits things, paired with Power Shield, which also limits things, which also pairs with Warlock's unique ability that if he has his own personal armor up buff, special attacks cannot be critical against him. It doesn't matter if they're guaranteed crits. So you know, like Ghost, Hit Monkey, they're just gonna deal 0 damage against Warlock. They cannot do it. So it makes this fight very specific. But with the champions I'm about to show you guys, we made it pretty easy. There's also some other annoying nodes here. Power through Sickness. So this is each time the attacker is inflicted with a debuff, the defender gains a power gain passive. And then Powerful Cleanse. Basically, he turns into Jabari Panther, getting these cleanse charges. And we could get power drained when a cleanse is removed. And whenever you would be power drained against Warlock, he also degenerates you from his signature ability. I know this because I have a rank 4 Warlock, so yeah. And then Clean Slate also. So when the defender finishes a special attack, they gain a debuff immunity passive for 4 seconds. That's annoying. They're just going to take away all the debuffs that you had, and then you can't apply any more for a short period of time. So Warlock is pretty specific, and as far as the tags go, we have to use a control counter champion, a tech champion, and an A-Force champion. So let's go do that. I'll show you guys how I got all of these done with solos. Let's go. Alright guys, so jumping into this fight now, I'm going to be using Warlock. Now I did like one test fight to see how good Warlock was, and I went in and I did one special 2, and I was like, holy crap, I instantly paused, backed out, started recording, and then jumped back in. I'm like, okay, this feels good. I think we can do this with Warlock. So this is my first attempt after that. And I'm just like, okay, like Warlock, little Warlock on Warlock action here. Like, yes, I like this. I have a rank 4 Warlock. Like, yes, this is wonderful. Man, I really love my rank 4 Warlock. He's incredible, dude. No regrets on that. And now that I got Omega Sentinel, I have 2 tech rank 4s, I'm thinking, so hell yeah. Yeah, man, so building to my special 2, and we're going to apply armor breaks. We just need to make sure that we have an infection active, so we're going to need to get him to 20 charges. It's also going to get us to 20 charges, which is fine. So right there, I just parry. I guess that didn't even put us there, but there, now I get an infection on myself. And here I'm just looking for an intercept now so that we can go ahead and get guaranteed crits. There we go. Now I can just throw this, and you can see it just does a buttload of damage, man. That did 44%. One special 2. So, if I had a tech boost, this would just be so easy. It'd be over already. Probably, yeah. Like, it'd just be insane if I had a tech boost too, man. So here we get back to another special 2, which is perfect. Now again, I just need to get a crit and also wait out that debuff immunity because we're not able to apply armor breaks. But unfortunately, my infection falls off, so I have to get a new one. No, waste more time. So I think we're just gonna go for a parry here. We're trying to. I think I missed that parry. Here he throws a special 1, so I think I'm gonna. Oh no, I didn't parry that either. Missing parries out here, but just need 3 more charges. There we go, and drop this one. But unfortunately, the crit passive thing fell off. But I don't. Well, it might have killed since I got pushed into courage, but I doubt it. He probably would have had a bit of health left. So I probably would have had to go for another special anyways. So you know, whatever. Just need to get to 1 more special 2, and I know it's more than enough to finish this off. So just slowly building back up there. Trying not to get hit in the meantime. There we go. Get the crit passive, but my infection fell off. So again, need to get that back up. It's just, man, it's like a juggling act, trying to juggle everything to like line everything up for the big payoff. That's what this fight is like all about. So I'm just trying to get the opening. Boom, got the intercept there. Just get enough power for the special 2 and just drop it. It's just a fight. I feel like if that fight could have ended so much quicker, but just things got prolonged, but it's all good. like I said, it's essentially my real first attempt going for the solo, so felt really good, man. Rank 4 Warlock, it's so awesome when my rank 4 champions are like the best options for these Eternity of Pain fights. Like, it's just, it makes me feel like, yeah, I made a smart decision with that rank 4, you know? It's just, I don't know, it just feels good. We had like I-Bomb, Kitty last week, this week Warlock. So next up, we're going to be trying to use Sigil Witch. So right here, this one definitely took me the most attempts. It took me like 20 minutes of using her because that right there kept happening. He kept going unblockable, and I kept getting screwed over because of it. And it's just, I was getting frustrated. I'm like, dude, I wish there was a button to just disable the unblockable. Like, I just want to turn it off. Like, I don't want it. But there's no button to do that, which I think is a good thing because, you know, Sigil Witch, it's chaos magic, you know? Doesn't necessarily mean it's always going to be good for you. So, I mean, I get it. It's fair. It's just a little frustrating because that kept happening on many occasions. But here going, and I knew, like, I had some really solid runs. Like, I knew I just need things to line up a bit better. I kept having also, like, where specials, like, I throw my special and then his armor comes back, like, a bad time or something. But one interesting thing that I learned here was, like I said at the start of this video, Warlock, you can't crit him on your specials if he has his own personal armor. Now, I thought it was just like any armor could work for that, but Sigil Witch was giving him armors, and I was still able to deal damage with my specials with those armors. So it looks like it's only his personal one, which is interesting. I didn't know that, but I mean, there's not many scenarios where you'd have to know or like learn that, but this is finally one, so that's interesting. It's always cool learning stuff about your rank 4s, you know? So here, get off the special 2. Don't really have a lot of good buffs. I only had some armor buffs, but it's all good. Just trying to get in the damage really when I can. Here he goes unblockable, so I gotta be careful of that. He's gonna go ahead and bait out his special. And here I want to throw my special, and then he blocks it somehow. But the armor came back anyways, so we would have probably just done a bunch of zeros. So, you know, whatever. It's all good. Just annoying when things like that happen. But here we got 2 prowess. I'm like, okay, like I want to get off a fat special here. And then here he goes unblockable. I'm like, you know what? Let's just back up, back it up, back it up. And he gets another unblockable. Just like, dude, stop with the unblockable. So here I'm able to get off a special 2, but a lot of my buffs fell off, so it didn't deal that much. Like, this fight, it's super RNG with Sigil Witch for, like, just getting the buffs to line up. But when they line up, man, it's nutty. It's nutty. I think I had one run. I think I'll show it at the start of this video, where we just had my biggest special 2 with Sigil Witch. And this isn't my biggest special 2, but it's enough to kill him. So, finally got the solo on him. Felt really good. Things lined up a bit better in this fight. You're still getting those unblockable buffs, but we were playing a bit safer, so we got him down. And then I had 2 objectives down, and I only needed to do 1 more. And this was the one that I was kind of worried about. I tried Ghost at the start, and I'm like, yeah, this is terrible. This is not going to work. So I ended up going with my Symbiote Supreme. I have him as a 5-star. I do have him as a 6-star, but I think he's unduped and not ranked up. If I awaken him, I'd love to take my Sim Supreme to rank 3. Honestly, man, Sim Supreme is one of my like top 3 all-time favorite champs in this game. I'd say it's Stark, Spidey, Human Torch, and Sim Supreme. Those 3. I really love Sim Supreme. I remember I went for, I think it was 5-star featured. I had saved like a bunch of them, like I did yesterday. Like how we saved for Omega Sun and Hulkling. I did that, but this was like for the time of 6 stars. So I was saving a lot of 5-star shards for Sim Supreme's featured, and I think very first crystal we got him, and the rest of the opening was just like trash. But like he was the only champ that I was really after, and we got him like first crystal, and I was just like, perfect. This is the guy I've been wanting, and I made him as a boss in one of the boss rushes that I did with Kabam, which I might have made it a bit too hard, but it was a fun fight, man. It was very fun. I thought. I think it'd be a lot easier today with how many more counters we have now, but for the time it was a bit challenging. But yeah, with Sim Supreme here, you know, like my usual Sim Supreme rotation, you know, I go for special 3, build up all of my blessings, and then, you know, special 2, and we start cycling. I'd say this is probably like my think on my recording I was like 4 or 5 minutes in running with some Supreme, so it's probably like my third, fourth, fifth attempt maybe. I just felt kind of squishy on the first attempt, so I was taking a little bit too much damage and I was just dying. As you can see here, we're already at 20% health and he still has 50. It's just the dangers of using 5 stars these days and this type of big content. But I was just like, I think he can still do it. If I kept struggling, I was gonna just throw on a Mystic boost, because that's, oh man, Mystic boost with Sim Supreme. I remember soloing like a rank 3 Annihilist boss in War back when like rank 3s were still a bit more rare, and it was sick. It was sick, man. The Mystic boost really helped out. So here I'm at 12% health, so I go for that special 3, get all my blessings active here, and I'm looking to get off that special 2. Looking to get it off here, go for a little intercept, so we get the guaranteed crits. Here, finish this combo, boom. We go ahead, get some crits, we get some armor breaks, we get some power back, gonna throw another special 2. Boom, we're getting power steal, gonna throw another special 2. And he's dead. No Mystic boost on that one, no Mystic boost needed. Just Sim Supreme being a beast, power stealing him himself. So we managed to clutch that fight out with 7% health, man. Felt really good with that solo, man, with a 5-star too, no less. Hell yeah. So that's going to do it, guys, for this video. That's how I did my 3 objectives. Those are the champs I used: Warlock, Sim Supreme, and Sigil Witch. Let me know in the comment section down below who you guys used. I'd be very interested to hear about it. But that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, if it helped you in any way, I would really appreciate you dropping a thumbs up. Share this video around. Really helps me and the channel out. We're trying to push for 100K, man. We're almost 5,000 subs away. We're getting close, man. It's crazy. That's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy. Peace out.